Alright, so you might see me in a new setting from now on because I bought myself a 1997 camper trailer. I have wanted my own camper trailer for years, 10 plus years. I've wanted my own camper, and if you followed me back in like 2021, I was in a camper for a little bit, but that was my friend's that she was storing at my house, and I was kind of like using it as a film setup for a little bit because I had to move back home after stuff happened. Anyways, it wasn't my camper. I really couldn't do anything to it. This, I have so many plans for it. I have been saving up my money for a really long time to purchase this, and I wasn't even too sure if I was gonna like get this camper. I've been looking on like Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace, like all those things. Every time I thought I saw a good deal, it'd be like, oh, this camper's not bad. And then you go on the inside and it's like it had caught on fire, there was no roof or no floors, and they wanted like a lot of money for it. The whole story about how I got this camper, me and my dad, like when we have to go shopping or whatever, we drive down a certain road, and this was just always parked somewhere, and it had a sign that said it was for sale, and my dad's like, you should just get out of the car and like contact them. I'm like, I don't really want to get out of the car, I don't want to call people, I don't like that. Luckily I could text them, thank goodness, because if I had to call the person, I wouldn't have this camper because I hate talking on the phone. Anyways, about a month ago I saw the trailer, then about 2 weeks ago I paid for the trailer, and last week I finally got the trailer delivered to my house, which I'm very grateful for the fact that I have my parents, because I live at home because I cannot afford my own house. Because if I could, I wouldn't be having this trailer, okay? If I could afford a house, I wouldn't need the trailer, but I can't, so I need the trailer. But I'm lucky that my parents have a big backyard that I can put the camper here and have it stay here. So that's the plan. And you might be wondering, why do you need a camper? Everything that I do, if you see in my videos, it's always in my bedroom. Where I film, where I crochet, where I edit, where I get ready for the day, where I go to sleep, like everything is in that one room. I needed more space. Here's the space. I have so many plans for this camper. I am going to not so much remodel, but like put a facelift on, because I don't want to remodel anything, but you know, and you might be thinking, oh, Michelle, is this camper not modern enough for you? Actually, it's too modern for me. It's 1997, and that is a decade too modern for me. So I need to take this camper back to like 1987. You know me, everything in here is gonna look like it's from the 80s, especially like the walls. Do you remember what I did in my bedroom where I put the faux wallpaper up, which is actually lining for like a cupboard or drawers, and I put it on the wall? I went to the Dollarama the other day and I bought 10 of them. So let's do a little camper tour, and I'm going to be sharing with you my plans and my vision for this space. But first, let me show you some of the features that this 1997 Travel Air Tour Edition trailer has to offer. Outdoor speakers and a connection for cable TV. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 skylights. I mean, technically they are vents, but if there is a window in a ceiling, it's a skylight. A radio, as well as a cassette player. This mirror, which is also a little bit warped. And the selling factor for me was this croquet set that the guy told me I could keep when I bought the camper. So we're gonna start off in the living room area. It's this kind of area here. On this side here, we have a couch. I finally have a couch, okay? I do all my crocheting in my bed, and my back doesn't like it because it's been hurting me lately because the way I'm like hunched over crocheting. So like, yeah, this is where I'm gonna do all my crocheting. So this is gonna be my crochet layer, all right? Where I'm just gonna be doing a lot of crocheting and watching TV. This turns into a bed, so there's some mechanics underneath it, so I can't really take this couch out and put a new one in. I also don't think a new couch, or when I say new couch, I mean new to me, because if I'm buying a couch, it's probably going to be from the 80s. Those are huge, and those are not going to fit through a camper door. So I'm going to leave this as is. Now I can repolster it. I can do that, but also I can do this with it, okay? Problem solved. I still need to like do a deep clean, but I just want to show you one thing that I am definitely going to do is put this on here. So that works. Another thing that I do need to do is, if you can see like all of this, all of that has to come out because it's not my style. I do have some really nice curtains that I would love to put on here. I also have to switch these out, because on this one here, there's some tape because it broke. They're old. They're probably from 97. So that's 97, 2007. Yeah, you know, 20, almost 30 years old, these things, and I will have to replace all of them. I know a lot of people think that they're cheap looking and everything, but I love them, okay? I love those blinds. I just love them so much. And you can get some, I think, from like Walmart that don't have the cord. I actually have them in my room. So you like push it up and pull them down without like these things. Have you ever had to use one of these? These get annoying. The strings, you have to like pull them and then pull them to the side, and then sometimes it still doesn't work and it falls down on you. And then I will be putting new wallpaper on. It's not really wallpaper, it's just peel and stick, something that goes in your cabinet. I'll be putting that all in here, and that will be its own video. So I have a lot of videos planned for this space. The other corner already has like a TV stand, so I do want to buy a TV. I do have a big one that I can hook up to a VCR, but I'm probably going to want to watch Netflix and stuff, so I will want a bigger TV there. And then there's this chair that I'm not too sure what I want to do with, because again, it's not my vibe. I can reupholster it if I want to, but I think I have another plan for it. This window here, I love it so much, because when I'm standing like right here, I feel like I'm more in like a cottage by a lake or something like that. It's just the way the light is coming in. It doesn't feel like I'm in a camper, even though I am. It's just like this little area, I don't know, it just feels like a cabin in the woods somewhere by a lake, and I love that feeling. There is a stove. There is a microwave. There is so much storage, which I'm so happy about because I get to put my crafting supplies somewhere now. Kitchen-wise, I will not be using the kitchen as a kitchen because I can use the kitchen in the main house as a kitchen. I also don't like the fact that if I were to light the oven, it's propane and I think you have to light it with a match, and I don't like fire. I don't like fire. I don't like lighters. I don't like matches. I don't like anything that like could catch me on fire or could catch something on fire or that's hot. Don't care for that so much. So I won't be using the kitchen as a kitchen. If anything, I would be using this place and this space like a crafting area, you know, like because my miniatures. So that's another thing that I'll be doing is I will be working on all my miniatures here, which I think is fantastic because I have this table and my plan is to put my miniature house on the table and just be able to like work. And another thing that I really like is the floor space that I have right here, because a lot of times when it comes to like my sewing projects, it's a daunting task to cut out pieces of fabric and I just don't have the room for it in my room. This just open space that I will never be cluttered and just will always be open. I hope. I'm not gonna pack this full of stuff, okay? That's what my room is for. I just brought all of my board games in here because I need to put them somewhere. I can use this as a sewing table. And so it's just, I don't have to sew in my room anymore and I don't have to keep all my sewing stuff in my room anymore, and I can bring my fabric here. But yeah, right now I just have a bunch of my board games on here. So I also went to an estate sale yesterday and I bought this puzzle about wooden duck carvings and it's still in the box. I'm gonna have a lot of space to store my fabric and my sewing machine, so then that way they're not in my way. I'll have a clean area. So I think the problem with sewing is I have to have a clear mind, and when I'm just full of like clutter, it's kind of hard to like really focus on the project at hand. That is why this is going to be a really great storage place. Speaking of storage, here is the storage. That is a lot of space. Like I could put one of those things you get from Walmart, like the organizers or whatever, the plastic ones with the like the pull drawer organizers, because there's a bar here. Like I could hang stuff if I want. Ooh, I could also like hang my fabric on like hangers. That would be a really good idea. And then I can look through them, because right now where they are is just in a spot that I never look in. And if I don't see things, I don't use things. Yeah, the lighting in here is not great. There is a skylight, but it's not letting in a lot of light up there. So there's a lot of room here for like fabric and yarn and stuff. And then there's even this big closet over here. This area here, I think I'm gonna also use for fabric storage or yarn storage. When I mean yarn storage, I mean like projects that I am currently gonna be working on or projects I know I'm gonna do in the next month, just so I can keep things organized. Because this is where I will be doing a lot of my crocheting, so I want to keep things close to me so I know where things are and I'll be able to grab them easier. I would again like to get some like not shelving units, but like those drawer systems with the little plastic drawers in them. Sometimes they're clear. I'll put a photo here to make it more clear of what I'm talking about, and then that way I can organize my yarn and organize my fabric in them. The next room that I am so excited to share with you is the bedroom. This is the bedroom, but it's not going to be a bedroom for much longer. This is actually going to be my main filming place. Currently, you see where I film. It's in my bedroom. It's always like in the same spot because it's easy for me to clean up and it's easy for me to like put my camera somewhere. This is the new space and it will actually be the very first makeover that I'm going to be doing. I can't believe I'm doing like a room makeover. I've always wanted to do a room makeover and I've kind of done like a little bit here and there in my bedroom, but nothing to this extent, and I am so excited. So the first thing that is gonna happen is this bed is getting out of here. I do not want a bed in here. And for anybody who might think, well, maybe down the line you're gonna wanna live in here because, you know, I can't afford a home. And when that happens, I'll put a bed back. It's fine. The bed's gonna go. The cabinets that are like right here are actually going to, they're gonna stay. Part of me kind of wanted to take them out, and then when I realized how they're like secured in there, I just don't want to. But also like, it's more storage. I think it looks cool. It definitely has like, I don't know, like looking at it, it's giving me basement vibes, and I really like that. Show you the top of them right there, right? I do love that, and trust me, if I could sleep in here, these are exactly what I'm looking for in a bedroom because I love those bed frames that have the storage behind them. Absolutely love it. So those will stay. Again, the curtains, let me show you a curtain. These curtains, they're going. I'm gonna get something new here and in here. I'm already storing stuff in here, but this is the wallpaper that I'm gonna be doing. It is called Adhesive Shelf and Drawer Liner. This is gonna go anywhere where there's wallpaper. I am so incredibly lucky that the previous owners of this didn't do a gray remodel. If the seller painted all this hardwood gray and tried to make it like modern and millennial and whatnot, I don't know if I would have bought it, okay? I don't know if I would have bought this camper because that'd be a lot of work because I would not keep it that way. They'd have to sell for a stupid low price for me to buy it because I hate gray. I don't like beige walls. Actually, I'm better with beige walls now, but I don't like white walls. I don't like gray walls. I want texture and I want color. I am incredibly happy that this is actual, like it's not wood, but it's the color it is. I'm so happy about that. So there's a lot of stuff I want to get done in here. This is the first makeover that I am gonna do because it's the main filming space that I'm gonna need. So that's kind of why I want to do this room first, is because I'm going to be doing a lot of my filming in this room. And then I think the next space is probably going to be the living room because I'll be doing a lot of filming there. So it's like wherever I'm filming the most is going to determine what rooms I organize. That's the plan for this. I'm really excited for this room. Like this is probably the most excited I am. And there is a skylight. I'm super happy about that. Now, let me show you the bathroom. Here is the bathroom. I do have the power on. The lights still work. Love that. Great vanity. Just realizing now that that cupboard opens. Didn't think about that. Look at all this amazing storage space. Like this is like the perfect bathroom, like a little apartment, right? I'm not gonna be using it. And then over here we do have a tub and a shower. We also have a skylight with a fan. And then of course we have the toilet, which I'm, again, not gonna be using this for anything. If anything, I'm probably gonna be using this for crafting, like craft storage. So I'm probably gonna be putting maybe some totes or something, or like a drawer system, something in here that I can use. It definitely needs a facelift, but I don't think I'm actually gonna do anything with it. Like I don't think I'm going to paint it or put wallpaper in here, at least not right now, because it's never going to be seen. This is more, I guess this is like a storage room. I have a little storage room. And that is the camper tour. I am so happy that I finally have like my own little space that I can film whenever I want. I don't have to like be quiet if I need to be doing some sewing or some talking, and sometimes it's just really awkward talking to a camera and knowing someone's in like the next room and can obviously hear you talking to the camera. I don't have that problem because there's nobody else around here. I have so many plans, so many plans, and I just want to start them right now, but I have to like take my time, pre-plan when I'm going to film stuff, because again, I'm going to be taking you guys along on this journey with me of redoing this house. I wish this was a house. Redoing this camper, because again, I can't remodel a house because I can't afford a house. So welcome to my camper series. That will do it for this video. If you're new to my channel and you like sewing, thrifting, crafting, and of course crocheting, and I guess now camper renos to an extent, please hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, and of course my Patreon, where I put out my crochet patterns that I make on YouTube, so that way you guys can make them at home. I think that's it, so y'all have a good day now.